Hi, my name is Eero Saunamäki and I'm a professional recorder and saxophone player from Helsinki, Finland. And this video is going to be about the digital wind instrument by Carry On. This product was just released a couple of days ago and it sells for 99 euros or 99 US dollars or 79.99 if you live in the UK. And you can find links to the product from the comment box. Carry On is a sub-brand of the British Blackstar amps and they already have a Carry On piano. So this is their second product in their Carry On series. This instrument comes in this nice cardboard box and it's available in colors black or white. And let's see what we have inside. So here we have a micro USB cable for charging, and then a mouthpiece cover, and then there was a manual, but I left it already in my home. You can also download it as a PDF. And then there's this kind of carrying case or pouch, and then there's the instrument itself. First, the company asks you to put on the mouthpiece cover, which is also washable. So many people can use the same instrument as long as you wash the mouthpiece cover. And then about the size and weight. This is my wooden soprano recorder, and this is the digital wind instrument by Carry On. And the size is about the same, and also the weight. This might even be a bit lighter than this Grenadilla instrument, so it's a very, very lightweight instrument which is suitable for all ages, I think. And here's a closer look to the side of the instrument. We have a micro USB charging port and a headphone output. And what I like about this instrument is that the settings are really easy to operate with these buttons which are here behind the instrument. It also has an internal speaker, and once you charge the battery, it lasts for about 3 hours. The instrument has 10 different sounds, the first being the soprano recorder, of course. And then when you press a button here in the back, like this, you can change the sound, and the second sound is called hulusi. And it also has a tenor sax. If we press here, we get sound number 3, and that's tenor sax. Next one is alto saxophone. And then there's soprano saxophone. Then two different flutes. First is a normal flute. And then a bamboo flute. It's number 7. Clarinet. Trumpet. And the last one is called suona. It even has a built-in vibrato in it. These sounds are not that professionally sounding maybe, but if you're an amateur and you want to just experiment with different sounds and with recorder fingerings, which this instrument has, then this gives some nice possibilities. So this instrument has 2 different fingering types. you can play recorder fingerings, either German or Baroque, or then you can play simple fingerings. And there's a bit of a difference in those, but I'd rather play the real recorder fingerings since I'm a recorder player myself. And this has a range of 2 octaves and 1 note, as you would expect, which is quite nice. And also double holes in here in the bottom. So with this button T, which stands for transpose, you can transpose this instrument either up or down an octave. And now we have a soprano recorder sound selected, and if we press this and then 7 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times minus, then we get like this alto recorder kind of thing. And again 7 times up. And yes, it works. With this button B you can change the breath sensitivity, and there are 3 different categories for it. The first one being that it doesn't react that much to your breath, but if we take it to number 3, it really reacts to how hard you blow into the instrument. And if you use the setting 3 for the breath sensitivity, then you can even make a vibrato on this kind of this breath vibrato. One thing to mention is this drain hole here in the bottom of the instrument. So that's the place where the water or the condensated water comes out. So you have to be a bit careful when you play the instrument that there might be some drops of water coming from the end of the instrument, so don't ruin your pants, or if you're playing in front of your computer, that the water doesn't get into your keyboard. One common problem with the electronic wind instruments is latency, and that means that when you blow into the instrument, the sound doesn't come out in the same millisecond as you blow, but there's a bit of a lag. And that is something that doesn't happen with the acoustic recorder like this. So the sound comes out immediately as you blow into the instrument. It's barely noticeable with this internal speaker, but it's there. It's not bad, it's bearable and it's playable, it's okay, but it's a bit worse when you connect this to your iPad, iPhone or your MacBook. And yes, you can use this as a MIDI controller, which is great, but the downside is the latency. I'll show you. So here's how to connect your digital wind instrument to your iPad and GarageBand. First we'll select a new song. And then let's take like erhu as our instrument. And then we'll go to settings here in the upper right corner. Click on that. And then to extra settings. And then we have Bluetooth and MIDI. Okay. Then pick up your instrument and power it on with the power button like this. And ensure that the volume is in 0 position. And then you press the Bluetooth button just below the power button, keep it on for a couple of seconds. Now it's blinking, so now it should be connected to the GarageBand, and here it is. And then you just click it once, and now it's connected to your iPad, and now it should be possible for you to play the erhu instrument with this digital wind instrument via Bluetooth MIDI. And about latency, it really exists when you play the sounds from your GarageBand with your digital wind instrument, but as just a fun thing to do, it's possible. And here's how to connect the digital wind instrument to your Mac computer with GarageBand. So in here I have an empty project with GarageBand. I choose that. And then we'll have to go to sound and MIDI settings, and I'll use Spotlight for it. So Command Spacebar, and then I'll just type sound and MIDI. And then this window opens, and then you have to go here to Window and click on Show MIDI Studio. And then you'll find that there's this Bluetooth icon. You click on that. And then you take your instrument and power it on like this, and then you press the Bluetooth button again just below the power button, and it starts blinking, and now the computer has found your wind instrument, and then you click connect, and now it's been connected since the light is constant. And then we can go back to GarageBand, and we can select software instrument and then create, and then we can just select an instrument that we like a Steinway grand piano, and play the Steinway grand piano sound with our digital wind instrument. And again, there's the lag, and so there's the latency, but it's still usable, and it still gives you nice possibilities to explore with different sounds. Conclusion. What do I like about this digital wind instrument by Carry-On? First of all, I like the price. 100 euros isn't bad for this kind of instrument that you can spend time and fiddle with. Second thing, you can do vibrato, dynamics, and then this thing kind of responds also to your articulation, like this. And I think that's quite nice. I also like the fact that this comes with kind of real recorder fingerings, either Baroque or German, and it also has some alternative fingerings, which is great. And I do like the settings very much. They are very simple, very easy to use, and very easy to learn also. This thing is lightweight and quite stylish, and it's suitable for all ages, I would say. It's not for professionals, I think, but it's a nice toy for amateurs, and the one great thing is that you can also use it as a MIDI control to explore the possibilities of GarageBand and these kind of apps that you might have on your phone, on your iPad, or on your computer. There are also a couple of downsides in this instrument, the first being the latency that it gives you when this is connected to your iPad or iPhone or your computer. It kind of ruins the experience of playing in time, because that's not really possible. And then another thing is that that when you play this kind of fast legato, you still hear very clearly when the note changes, like this. So I think that's a bug which the firm hopefully gets rid of. The third being the fact that this really maybe can't be used by pros in general. I would have loved that an instrument in this price range would have been suitable for professional musicians, but I think I'll have to stick with another possibilities which exist in the market. I hope you found this review helpful too, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel with more recorder related content. See you in the next one.